one can find in the rhetoric that emerged, in the discourse that emerged from the late 1980s, to be precise, in deriding the public sector and opening it up to disinvestment, is essentially driven by political compulsions that have to do with the compulsions of private capital accumulation in India. The way I would see it, this is a proposition, you may agree with me, you may disagree with me, but as the public sector developed capabilities in manufacturing, especially in technology development with regard to the pharmaceutical sector, the production of generic drugs, which formed the basis of the development of the private pharmaceutical industry in India. There's been a lot written about this. And also in certain key areas like gas exploration, like chemical and production of chemicals and dye stuff, and also petrochemicals. Now, the first thing that started was that once these capabilities were developed, when the public sector was opened up to competition from the private sector, the Indian private sector, characteristic of its mercantile ideology, never really wanted to put in the effort and time that was necessary to create parallel competitive structures. It was too easy a game for them to actually get into a cycle of primitive accumulation or primary accumulation by, in some ways, acquiring the already developed base that the public sector had created. And hence what we see from the 1990s, from the period of official neoliberalism, is a continued effort at divestment and disinvestment, which essentially is handing over the public sector for primitive accumulation by the private sector.